Hello everyone, I'm Jerry and I'm here to do a short review of the RHO-Lens FPL. I heard about these lens through Joshua Bardwell's video, and I was really interested in those because while I had been using the .20 diopter inserts in my Fat Shark V2 HDs, I felt like the edges were blurry, and especially some of the OSD settings at the bottom were a little harder for me to read. So he did a great interview, and he did a great review of them, and so I went ahead and I ordered them from the website. Ordering was really easy. I just recently got a new glasses prescription, and so it was easy to take the prescription that was provided by the optometrist and enter it into the website fields. And then I got an email, I think it was the next day, and it said that they could build the lens for me. And then they did a request through PayPal for the money. And PayPaling is pretty simple, I guess. If you're into quadcopters, you've learned that. And then I think I waited, gosh, it was maybe 2 weeks or 3, but Christmas was involved, so I can't remember exactly. And then they came in a nice little box from Germany, and I knew what they were, and I opened them up, and I got them, and they have the prescription right here on there, and they were marked very clearly left and right. So it was easy to take out my .2 diopters and put these diopters in. I don't know if you can see them, but they fit really well into, they fit right into it without really any pushing or tugging. I did have to take them out once to get my own fingerprints off of them. At first I felt like they were as good as the .2 diopters. Now my prescription is not a really big prescription. It's around 0.5, and it's just from getting older more than any particular prescription eye issue. So, but then I started noticing that my cameras on my quadcopters were a little out of focus. And this was something that really I hadn't noticed before. My vision through the lenses wasn't good enough to really realize that the cameras needed to be focused. And so once I focused that, I flew for a little while, and it was much sharper and much clearer. And then after one landing, I noticed that one side of the camera lens was smudged. And again, I was like, well, I've never seen this before from landing. And sure enough, when I got the camera out, and I could see a little smudge of grass or something had rubbed up against the lens and was coming through the camera, and actually could see it through the goggles. So I think at first I didn't realize how big a difference there was. But now that I've flown a couple of batteries and flown through some dark and some light and a little bit more static, I think they're much better. It really fits my eyes. So I would recommend all you guys and girls to look into this. And if you have a prescription that's probably much further away than the standard .2s that you can get, to go ahead and take advantage of this deal. And in just a few weeks, you'll really enjoy it too. Anyway, thank you just one more time. This is for the RHO-Lens FPL, and I got it for the Fat Shark V2 Dominators, and I really enjoyed them, and I recommend it to everyone. Thank you very much for watching.